Hey everyone, I've been playing a lot of Warframe on the PS4 lately. I'm running into a lot of beginning people who have been asking a lot of questions. So I figured I'd make a kind of a beginner's guide on getting into Warframe and things you should understand, things you should know, and a general rule of thumb about how the game works and how you will succeed in the game as it progresses on. So let's begin with your start user interface here, looking at the solar system, as you see right here in front of you. All right. One of the things that you got to understand is this game has a very extensive mod system. Okay, you can access your mods through your arsenal. Okay, right here is this is my you just right here is your Warframe, which is mine is Oberon. Your primary weapon, your secondary weapon, and your melee. This would be your guided sentinel, inventory, and an entire section of all the mods that you've collected as you play. All right, the symbol right by the frame right there are your revives. You get 4 each day. You could buy more if you want to, but they give them to you every day, so it doesn't really matter. It's your choice. Okay. In the mod section for your frame itself, my Oberon is only level 9 currently. I only just finished making them a little earlier today. So I'm just going to give you a little brief explanation on how the mods works. Alright, these symbols that you see in the upper right hand corners of these squares here are what you call your polarity. Alright, now they can reduce the cost of your mod. So like with the double slashes like you have here, as you can see, Hollow Ground has the same one upper right hand corner right next to the 4. That would reduce it, but right now I don't have enough on my gauge to drop the slot in. That that gauged bar right there, you need to be enough, and to match what the number is right there in the upper right hand corner by Hollow Ground. So I would need to have at least 4 in order to equip it. One thing you should know is that you can also upgrade your mods to so they can become more potent by hitting on the PlayStation 4, hitting R3 and using Fusion. Okay, what Fusion does is you can select a certain mod, like I will select Reckoning for example, and you can either use other mods that you don't use or fusion cores like these, which are specifically meant to upgrade your mod. So here you would select them like so, and that sound means it just went up a level, and then you hit square to apply. I currently don't have enough credits to do this, but I was just showing you how it happens. The other part is what they call a transmute, where you can take four mods of any type, and convert them, take 4 mods of any type and convert them into a different mod as like a random chance. The higher the level on the 4 mods that you choose, you have a better chance of obtaining a rare, which would be gold. And it also says rare in the bottom right hand corner of the card. All these mods and everything. Your frame has its own set of mods. Your primary weapon has its own set of mods. Secondary has its own set of mods, and your melee has its own set of mods. But lastly, before I move on, I want to tell you that There's one mod slot in the far left corner on the side next to all the other ones, and that is what they call an aura. Just like this one right here, which is energy siphon, which constantly makes my power regenerate. Your power is what gives you your abilities. So right now I have 2 powers equipped, which would be Smite and Reckoning. I'll show you what Reckoning is a little bit later. Now, moving on. You have your foundry, which allows you to create items, but you need blueprints in order to make them, along with the materials. So you can obtain blueprints by, well, for Warframes, you would do boss fights. Majority of the Warframes can be Warframes for blueprints can be attained by boss fights. It's not just one fight. You have to fight the boss several times to get. There are 3 pieces of blueprints to obtain. So, as an example, I will go into my foundry and I'll give you an example. Okay, like Oberon. The Oberon chassis, the Oberon helmet, and the Oberon systems. Okay? You would need to fight the boss 3 times to obtain each item. Chassis, helmet, and systems. Once you obtain those 3 and make the desired item with the materials, you would go into the market, go into Warframes, Warframe blueprints, and let's say it was Oberon blueprint, and that would cost you 30,000 credits to get the blueprint to put it all together. And you would need 1 orc and cell on top of the other the equipment pieces. So a good rule of thumb is what I've been doing is to obtain orc and cells is I've been going to Mars. Mars, they seem to drop pretty frequently for me. Oh, sorry, not Mars, Saturn. My mistake. Saturn, they drop pretty fluently for me. I get them once in a while, maybe 1 every couple hours. It is considered a rare drop, so just bear with it and keep it in mind. Okay, so the next thing is your alert system. You get special weapons and some Warframe stuff through alerts, and that would be on the PlayStation 4. You're gonna hit triangle, go into browse, and go down to where it says alerts, hit X. Just like this one right here is an active alert. I don't have the area, but you have to have the area unlocked in order to even go there in the first place. So keep that in mind. This explains what it is, how much time is left on the alert, the location, the faction of who you'd be fighting against, the optimal level that your suit should be in, and what the reward is. In this case, it's 7,300. It's 7,300 credits and some Morphics. Now, some people ask me what the number is in the upper left-hand corner, right by my PSN ID name. That is what your overall Warframe rank is. And they ask, well, what's the difference between a rank and your level for your Warframe? Well, the difference is the higher the rank, and once you cap out, as you see, I'm getting very close, is more weapons, guns, and melee weapons, and more Warframes unlock as you level that ranking system. I think it goes up to about 6. That's as far as I've seen it. So like if you wanted Rhino by defeating the Jackal on Venus, you would need to be at least, I think, rank 2. But when you hit the cap for every rank, it's going to prompt you to test, and you have to complete a test in order to achieve the next rank. So the first test is usually your primary weapon. You have to kill a certain amount of targets within a certain amount of time. The next would be your secondary, your pistol, and the third would be your melee weapon. All right. As for beginners, I would like to explain one thing to you. I see a lot of people still strolling around with the MK1 Bratton. Okay, a good tip and word of advice, because it doesn't do significant damage in any way, shape, or form. The gun just absolutely sucks. As soon as you achieve 15,000 credits, go to the market and go into weapons. Go over to primary weapons. I'm sorry, it's 25,000 credits. My mistake, not 15. You go over to the Bratton, which is the upgraded version, and you buy it for 25,000. It has a significant damage upgrade to it. It'll suit you a lot better and for a lot longer until you can make something better or buy something much better. All right. Currently, what I'm using is the Gratica right here, and my secondary is the Viper pistol. I currently have to buy another blueprint for another Viper pistol, because once you build one, the blueprint disappears and you have to buy another. If you need, because what my goal is to do twin Vipers. So, I'll be doing a little gameplay showing in my next video. So I hope this helped you guys out in getting started. If you have any questions, come on over to facebook.com /PsyGen Gaming. That again is facebook.com /PsyGen Gaming. PsyGenGaming. I also have a Twitch account, and that is twitch.tv /PsyGen Gaming. Twitch.tv /PsyGen Gaming. You can also find us on YouTube. I'll be posting videos there also. The Twitch is for my live streams. Be sure to to follow me. The more the merrier. The more people I have, the more videos I'll be producing. So you guys support me, I'm going to support you. Share for share, you know? Alright guys, well that's it for now, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.